In today's video, I'm going to walk you through 9 common bad money habits that often hold people back and provide actionable tips on how to break free from them. Number 1. Waiting too long to invest. A lot of people hesitate to invest, either because they feel they don't have enough money, they don't know where to start, or they worry about taking risks. But the longer you wait, the harder it becomes to achieve financial freedom. Time is one of the most powerful tools when it comes to building wealth. The earlier you start investing, the more your money can grow due to the power of compounding. Even if you don't have a large sum to invest initially, don't let that stop you. Start small. Investing in the stock market or mutual funds with just $50 or $100 a month can lead to significant growth over time. Once you've built up an emergency fund, diversifying your investments, whether through stocks, bonds, or real estate, helps spread risk and protect your portfolio. Remember, leaving money in a bank account is essentially losing money, thanks to inflation. Take the time to learn about different investment strategies, like low-cost index funds or dollar-cost averaging, to help reduce risk and maximize returns. Don't let the fear of not having enough stop you. Start now, and over time, your savings will work for you. Number 2. Not having an emergency reserve fund. One of the foundational principles of financial security is having a reserve fund. This fund acts as your safety net, allowing you to cover unforeseen expenses like medical bills, car repairs, or even job loss, without going into debt. Without a reserve fund, even a small emergency can derail your finances and put you in a precarious position. The recommended amount for a reserve fund is 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. It's not easy to build, but it's crucial for financial stability. The first step is to pay yourself first. We'll talk about this next. And allocate a portion of your income into this fund before anything else. If you're starting from scratch, aim for small, manageable goals, like saving $500 to start, and build from there. Once your reserve fund is in place, it gives you the confidence to invest in other areas, knowing that you're protected from financial setbacks. It also frees up mental space, allowing you to focus on long-term financial goals instead of worrying about short-term crises. Number 3. Paying yourself last. This bad habit, often referred to as living paycheck to paycheck, is ingrained in many people's financial routines. The idea is that when you get paid, you first pay all your bills, cover your spending, and save whatever is left over, if there's anything left at all. Unfortunately, this is a recipe for financial stress and missed opportunities. Instead, pay yourself first. This means setting aside a portion of your income, at least 10%, as soon as you receive it. Treat it like a non-negotiable expense, just like paying your rent or utilities. When you pay yourself first, you prioritize saving and investing, which leads to long-term wealth accumulation. You may think, I live paycheck to paycheck. How can I save first? The surprising thing is that when you commit to saving 10% off the top, your spending naturally adjusts to fit your budget. Your mind will find creative ways to make it work. So rather than paying everyone else first, make sure you're taking care of your financial future. Number 4. Getting comfortable with bad debt. Debt has become a common part of modern life. It's easy to get comfortable with credit cards, personal loans, or even buy now pay later services. However, the interest on these debts can quickly accumulate, creating a cycle that's difficult to escape. Here's a rule I live by. If I can't afford to pay for something outright in cash, I don't buy it. This prevents impulse purchases and helps me avoid accumulating high-interest debt. Credit card companies especially want you to carry a balance, as they make money off interest charges that often exceed 20%. The key is to avoid getting too comfortable with debt. If you already have debt, focus on paying it off as quickly as possible. Consider using the debt snowball method, paying off the smallest balances first, or the debt avalanche method, focusing on the highest interest rate debt first. And in the future, make purchases only if you can pay them in full by the end of the month, avoiding interest altogether. Number 5. Not knowing your income or expenses. If you don't know where your money is going, it's impossible to make informed decisions about your financial future. Many people live without a clear understanding of their income versus expenses, which leads to overspending and a lack of financial progress. This is where budgeting comes in. Tracking your income, savings, and expenditures is critical to controlling your finances. Start by identifying all your sources of income and the categories of your spending, from fixed costs like rent and utilities to discretionary spending on things like entertainment or dining out. A budget tracker or an app like Mint or YNAB, You Need a Budget, can help you monitor your spending and ensure you're living within your means. A key part of budgeting is also understanding lifestyle inflation. As your income increases, it's easy to increase your spending, but that can create an endless cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. Instead, increase your savings as your income rises and resist the urge to inflate your lifestyle unnecessarily. Number 6. Focusing solely on saving. Saving money is crucial, but there's a limit to how much wealth you can accumulate just by saving. Most people focus only on cutting expenses and saving money, but they overlook the fact that increasing your income is equally important to building wealth. You can only save so much. There's a cap on how much you can trim from your budget. But the potential to increase your income is limitless. Whether it's asking for a raise, finding a higher-paying job, starting a side hustle, or investing in income-producing assets like real estate or stocks, the goal is to create more revenue streams. A balanced approach of saving and earning more will help you build wealth more effectively. Focus on saving a larger percentage of your income, but also look for opportunities to generate additional income through investments or entrepreneurial ventures. Number 7. Paying too much in taxes. Taxes are likely the largest expense you'll ever face, but most people simply pay them without thinking about how they can minimize their tax burden. The wealthy know how to leverage tax laws to their advantage by using corporate structures, tax-deferred accounts, and various strategies to reduce the amount they owe. Take the time to learn how you can reduce your taxable income legally. For instance, contributing to a Roth IRA or 401k allows you to shelter your earnings from tax. If you're self-employed, consider operating through an LLC or S-Corp to take advantage of certain tax breaks. You can also work with a tax advisor to explore legal ways to lower your tax bill. The key takeaway here is to be proactive about taxes. Don't simply accept your tax bill. Understand the tax rules and use them to your advantage. This can leave you with more money to reinvest or save for future goals. Number 8. Not having financial goals. Without clear financial goals, it's easy to fall into the trap of living for the moment and spending without purpose. People who are successful with money set specific, measurable goals, such as saving for a down payment, building a retirement fund, or paying off student loans. To get started, create a roadmap for your financial future. Break down your goals into short-term, medium-term, and long-term objectives, and outline the steps you need to take to achieve them. Tracking your progress along the way will keep you motivated and on course. Setting goals and knowing exactly where you want to be financially will help guide your decisions and actions. Number 9. Expensive hobbies. While hobbies are important for relaxation and personal growth, they can also become a financial drain if they're not managed properly. Expensive hobbies, like shopping for designer clothes or traveling frequently, can eat into your savings and prevent you from building wealth. Instead, try finding hobbies that don't require a significant financial commitment. You can also be more intentional about spending on hobbies by budgeting a certain amount each month for them. Just make sure that these activities don't interfere with your ability to save and invest. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more valuable financial insights. Start working on breaking these bad money habits today to take control of your financial future.